Well, you have arrived at Grandma Rose's Open Pantry YouTube channel. Healthy food, healthy family fun, and just a good time between two people that have been around a long time.
I know. I was just talking to my daughter a while ago, and I said, Jill, honey, do you realize Dad and I, because we're talking about driving to Maine. We love road trips. We fly most of the time, but we love it when we drive. And if we have things like, I've got some homemade pickles that I've got to take my grandson. We've got a few other things. You can't do that if you fly, and it is so expensive to ship them. It would cost me more than $50 just to ship him some homemade pickles. But anyway, good morning. I'm Rose from my Rose's Open Pantry. Welcome.
Wait a minute, hold it. Before you go any further,
What?
there's credits that are due.
Wait a minute. I'm not through with my intro.
Okay, excuse me. I'll back out.
Roy always likes to jump in. But so please share this video, subscribe to my channel, and because I cook healthy, y'all that have been watching me a long time, you know I try to do healthy food. So please share this video and subscribe to my channel. Now, what were you saying, baby?
All right.
Oh, this is a jalapeno pepper. Let me go ahead and, this is a half of a jalapeno pepper. We've got tomatoes, we've got peppers, we've got onions, black beans, mushrooms. So I'm going to be cutting this jalapeno pepper. Go ahead, honey. You've got the floor now.
Now that she finally got through with her intro, she sort of hogs up the time. I don't know whether y'all are. A month or so ago, it's taken me a while to get her to try this dish, but a month or so ago, I saw these long peppers, such beautiful peppers,
Here.
and different colors.
Wait a minute, and I saved the wrapper. They are called Wild Wonders. W-I-L-D. There it is. Wild Wonders. W-O-N-D-E-R-S. They come in red, like this one. They come in orange. They come in a burnt brown, which is this one. And where's the yellow one? We didn't get a yellow one. But anyway, all right, go ahead, baby.
All right, and where did we get those, honey?
I'm
Was
thinking
it Aldi's?
Aldi.
I think it was Aldi's.
Aldi. Mm-hmm.
But anyway, I said, Rose, that would make such a pretty stuffed pepper. And she said, Roy, you don't stuff long peppers. I've never seen long peppers stuffed.
Well, what I said was they are going to be difficult to
Hold
stuff.
it. Are you going to let me?
Am I telling the story or
No,
you?
that's what I do to you. I'm always interrupting on our baby.
All right, this is a half of a jalapeno.
She just took it back.
No, because I'm having to do. You can talk as I.
So anyway,
okay.
It took me a while to convince her, and then she wasn't sure. She had to experiment with a few and tear up a few peppers before she figured out how to cut them like she wanted them. And then she decided what kind of ingredients, because I don't know the ingredients. I just knew it was going to be good.
I'm trying to make it as low carb. I'm not putting, usually in stuffed peppers you put rice. I am not putting rice, and I'm not putting cauliflower rice. I'm doing it without either one of those. So
now some people will say, well, those beans have carbs and those onions have carbs. And that is true. The low carb load of the beans, though, if you look that up, it tells you that the beans don't hit you like a big load of carbs because they're digested in
I need to be talking.
long intestine. But anyway, well, I'm explaining the dish because it is low carb load, and the onions are the same way, the low carb load. And if you, let me put it this, low glycemic load. So if you don't know what that is, Google it, and you'll see that this is good for diabetics as well as low carb folks. And Rose and I are low carbs. Now, if you're strictly keto, and we have done that, and it's wonderful, it sure does help you lose weight fast, but we are on a hold the weight, we just don't gain, and so we can eat this. So, and you can too, so if you want to. So anyway, we want to try this today, and it was a Roy dish, And Rose is gonna see if she can't make it a wonderful dish.
All right, now, I wanted, even though I'm stuffing these peppers, I wanted a few peppers in my,
In the peppers. All right.
all right, as I was saying, even though these are stuffed peppers, I'm still gonna put a few peppers in my ground beef, and I've got my ground beef on behind me, and I've got it on medium high, and I'm cutting everything kind of small. I guess you'd call this more like dicing than you would chopping. To me, chopping is bigger, is in little bigger pieces. All right, now I've got my peppers and my ground beef. Now I'm gonna chop my onion, and as y'all know, I'm kind of procrastinating here. I got to cut these peppers. I've already got one cut. This is a half of one that I used the other day, so I'm gonna stuff it. But Roy and I were experimenting, and I'll show you in a minute how we are going to. But we were trying to figure out how in the world are we going to cut these. These are usually what you use with stuffed peppers. They're easy. You just either cut the top off, stuff them, or you cut them in half. They're easy. And these are going to be too. We just had to figure out how to do it. So, all right, I've got my ground beef on behind me. Now this is my recipe. You can put whatever you want in yours. Oh, and these are going to be taco stuffed peppers. Okay? All right, I'm putting my onion in. And this is a half of a medium onion. About probably, I'm going to do a little bit more because we do like a lot of onion. And since I'm not putting rice in it, we need more substance in it, so I'm putting more onion. And when I say substance, I mean more ingredients, so more of the ingredients. All right, let me chop this up real fine.
I think if we had some rice prepared in the refrigerator, we would throw a spoonful in there just for decoration, don't you think? You wouldn't?
No, because I'm trying to make it as low carb, and I pretty much don't ever eat rice.
Cheat with rice?
No, not with rice.
Okay.
So, all right, that is our onions, our peppers, our ground beef. Now this is going to be too much mixture here, but. All right, let me go ahead and get this. No, I want to get my mushrooms. I'm putting mushrooms in this morning because Roy loves mushrooms.
Oh, you got to have the fried mushrooms, the stir-fried mushrooms.
Well, they won't taste as stir-fried in this because I'm not doing it in a pan with just the peppers and onions. It's already got the ground beef. So it'll be a little different flavor, but you'll like it. Okay. And I'm going to put about a cup of mushrooms. Mushrooms, ground beef.
That's beginning to look like something, Rose.
It is. All right, I'm going to put pepper. Oh, and a half of a jalapeno. All right, now this is just to your taste right here. Salt, pepper. And I'm cooking all of this at one time because I want all these flavors to blend. Okay. Now, I'm going to put a whole teaspoon of garlic powder. You can use fresh garlic if you have it. All right, that's a whole teaspoon of garlic.
And some folks think you can't have delicious food without carbs. I want you to just look at that.
A whole teaspoon of onion powder. I am going to put about 1 teaspoon of Italian seasoning. Okay. And then I am going to add, this is my taco seasoning here. This is a half of a tablespoon. I'm gonna put a whole tablespoon of taco seasoning. Now this is my homemade taco seasoning, and I have a recipe for it on my channel. Just look up under Grandma Rose's Open Pantry. Look up taco seasoning. Okay. All right, I'm just gonna let this cook. Now I'm gonna put black beans in this in the place of rice, because black beans are low carb load.
That's right.
And beans are good for you. I love beans. We eat lots of beans. So
You just don't eat unlimited beans
No.
at the sitting. A half a cup of beans is wonderful. Low glycemic load,
all right.
healthy.
Now I'm gonna go ahead and put my black beans in, and I'm gonna put about, this was a whole 15-ounce can. I'm putting about 1 cup. That's all of the black beans I'm gonna put in there, I think.
So per serving, you're not going to get a lot of black beans.
No.
Not a lot of onions per serving, so it's going to be low glycemic.
All right, that was 1 cup of black beans. And I am going to put some sour cream. I'm going to measure it for you. I'm going to put about 1/3 of a cup of sour cream. You can use cream cheese if you want to, but we decided to use a little sour cream. And I'm also going to put some sour cream on top. Okay. Now,
Wow.
I'm putting fresh tomatoes in here, and I'm just going to cut them in half. You know what? I better cut them in fourths because I want them to go in the peppers, and I don't want them to be too big. So I'll cut them in fourths. You can use canned tomatoes if you want to. You can use Rotel tomatoes. But I just decided to use these little tomatoes because that's what I had. This is what I had. So then, and we're going to put some on top once they get done. So we'll put some fresh sour cream and some little tomatoes on top. I'm not going to put a lot in the dish itself.
You're doing good, Rose. This looks great.
Okay. All right, I think that's all the tomatoes I'm going to put. That was probably a cup. Now, it's ready to go in. I'm going to turn my burner off. It's ready to go in my peppers. Now, I won't use all of this in this peppers. This is a lot of mixture. All right. Clean up my stove. And now we're going to cut our peppers. Okay? Put my mushrooms and my onion over there. Here goes, y'all. Okay. I am not a good cutter. So,
You want me to cut it?
no.
Okay.
All right. I'm going right down the middle here.
Find a flat side. Go down the middle like she's doing. Yep.
And then I'm going to cut like this. I want to leave my stem on, and I want to leave the bottom on. And I'm going to open it up. And
This is really not hard to do.
take these seeds out. Now, like I say, if you've got just if you're using just bell peppers, but try these. These are really good peppers.
They're sweet.
Okay. Now, let's do this one.
Now this is pretty.
This side.
Okay.
All right. I'm going down the middle like that. Don't go all the way to the bottom. I'm going to go across like that. And now this one had a lot more seeds in it than the other
I
one.
want to save some of those seeds.
Okay,
I'm
all
gonna
right,
plant 'em
we'll
in the
plant
Carb.
them. All right, all
Those are
right.
beautiful peppers.
There we go, y'all. I'm gonna put that right there. And I'll put that one somewhere. Okay, in a minute. So let me get my mixture over here. Okay.
Have you tasted of that mixture?
I have
yet?
not. Mm-mm. Oh, I hadn't turned my oven on either. I'm turning it on 400. All right, 400 degrees. All right, I have a little spoon out, this one, that I am going to try. Let me taste of it and make sure I got the seasonings right. It needs more salt, a little bit more salt. It sure is good though. I'm gonna put a little bit
Took
more.
a few seconds to hit you, didn't it, baby?
Yeah, I'm gonna put a little bit more. So that's 1 tablespoon and 1 teaspoon of my taco seasoning. Okay. Now stir this up. Oh, that sour cream is delicious in there, y'all. It's not enough to overpower it, but oh, y'all look at that. Couldn't you put that in a wrap and eat it right now?
Oh, you could. I can eat it right now without anything. But now,
All
when
right.
you get it on your plate, a little squeezed lime juice for those of you who like that.
Okay.
And I do. That will be delicious.
All right.
This looks great.
I'm just going to stuff this in my peppers. Now, if you want to put rice in yours, just go right ahead. Because that is a traditional stuffed pepper, is with rice. Okay. Put it all the way down to the bottom. Ooh, that was hot. Got some on my hand. I want to put enough in there that, there we go. Doesn't that look, this made a really pretty stuffed pepper.
Every once in a while, I think of something.
Yep. Okay.
Of course, the older I get, the more seldom I think of something.
Now, what's left here, we'll put in the refrigerator and use in a wrap. Or I'll freeze it just like this and take it out and use it in a wrap. All right. Put a little bit more in this one. Okay. All right, y'all.
It's beautiful, Rose. That's
As soon as my oven heats,
and a little sour
to
cream
for-
dipped on top of that when you serve it. I'm sorry, I interrupted you.
when my oven heats up to 400 degrees, then I'm going to slide this in for like, I don't know, 30 minutes until my peppers get tender. And so we'll be back and we're going to give you a taste test.
Okay.
All right, I am putting a couple of fresh tomatoes right on top because I'm going to put some cheese on this.
That looks
ooh,
good,
look at
Rose.
that tomato.
Ooh,
All right.
my goodness.
Okay.
Come on, dinner time.
I'm not going to put any on that one. All right.
Okay.
I'm going to put some cheese over them. And I'm going to put them back in the oven for like 5 minutes until my cheese melts. Yeah, it'll be lunchtime when these get ready.
Wow.
All right.
This is beautiful,
Now, I
Rose.
did not put cheese inside. I put a little bit on that one. Okay, that's just an extra one.
These are
Okay.
prettier to me than the round ones
Yeah,
when you
I
do
think
round
so.
peppers.
I think so.
This
All
is
right.
beautiful.
Okay. I'm gonna put it back in the oven for like 5 minutes until my cheese melts and it's still on 400 degrees. And then when we come back, we are going to do a taste test for y'all. All right, y'all, this thing is hot, 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 but you can't see it really good.
Wait just a
But,
second. Hold on.
okay, all right, look at it. Now that's our stuffed peppers. Now you see the one in the middle? That's because I took it out earlier and because I had to make a thumbnail picture. So I took it out earlier, but I wanted to put it back in so y'all could see what it looked like. All right.
That's with the sour cream on
That's
it. And
with
if you
the
don't
sour
like the
cream.
sour cream,
Right.
then you know.
Then you don't have to put it on there. Okay. All right, I'm gonna try to get it back out. I've handled it several times, so, okay, there we go. All right. Ooh, look at that cheese.
That's beautiful, darling.
All right, now. Look at that cheese.
Cheesy.
Now, this is my homemade taco sauce. You can put that on it. This is mango, Newman's Own mango salsa. You can put that. I've already put sour cream. You can use fresh tomatoes, which I've already put some of those on. You can use regular salsa.
You can squeeze some lime juice on
You
it if
can
you
squeeze
like.
lime juice on it. Honey, I forgot to get us a fork.
Okay.
And get me one of those knives, one of those
Okay.
steak knives, because it's hot, hot. And you're going to need a fork too. Get me a fork. This is yours. Yeah.
I must have got a long fork.
You did.
Well, here's your baby fork.
I always use a little fork. I cannot hardly eat out of a big fork. I always use a little fork. And it's just the thing with me. Okay.
Boy, that looks good.
All right. The pepper is well done. Perfect. I cooked it 30 minutes. Then I put my cheese on it. I could have cooked it 25 minutes. These peppers aren't quite as thick as your regular bales. So I could have cooked it 25 minutes, then put my cheese on it, melted it. So in all, this cooked 35 minutes, but 30 minutes would have been really good. Okay, baby. I'm gonna cut you some up here. All right. I'm trying to, because I don't like sour cream. So I'm trying to get,
Is this gonna burn me?
probably, it is hot. It's really hot. Real hot. Okay.
Ooh. Oh yeah, girl.
That's good. That is delicious.
That is delicious. I'm looking for the lime juice. I bought some lime juice the other day.
Here's some fresh lime.
Oh, okay.
It's in there. I just wasn't gonna take the time to show you where it was. Okay. But you can use fresh lime.
Oh,
All right. Okay.
this lime is gonna kick it up a notch, and it's already pretty high on the food eating scale. Rose,
Yeah.
this is a good dish. Now this is a good dish.
That's delicious.
Yep. It's a sweet pepper. It does not taste like a bell pepper.
Yeah. It doesn't taste like a bell. And it doesn't taste like one of the orange or yellow sweet bells. It is sweeter. This pepper is sweeter than that. Ooh, it's good.
Have you tried the taco sauce on
Not yet.
it? Okay.
I'm trying to get past that sour cream.
Oh yeah. We need to take this wet one out. Wow.
I make a sweet taco sauce, y'all. My family won't eat tacos without it.
I really recommend these peppers.
They are delicious. That is so good. Oh, it's lunchtime, honey.
Let's eat, baby.
Okay. All right. Thank y'all for joining. Thank you, honey. Mwah.
This is a fun dish.
This is Roy's recipe.
It's fun and it's pretty. It'll be beautiful on your table. And you can season it different ways. You could go totally Italian with this if you wanted
You
to.
could. You don't have to do taco. You can do Italian. You can do Southwestern. Ever how you want. And let me tell you something. I do not miss the rice. I never did like rice and stuffed peppers anyway.
And in the future, I'm going to show them how to do a sausage dog or a long hot dog in these. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
And it's delicious.
Yeah, that would be good. Yeah. Okay. Food feasts the family, family feasts the heart, God feasts the soul. Make you some of these stuffed peppers.
Well, thank you for taking my idea.
Wild Wonders is the name of them, and I think we got them at Aldi. So if you can get some, even if it's just to cut up and use in a dish, they are so sweet. They are really good. So I will
Grandma Rose's Wild Wonders pepper.
I will try to take a picture of the wrapper. Of course, it's just a little thing across the top. And I will put it at the end of this video. And y'all, my recipes are always in my description box. Always. So.
And for those in your family, like young people that are active who can eat the carbs, corn chips would be so good with this.
Yeah, it would. Or you could just use that mixture in a wrap. You don't have to put it in pepper. So, okay, that's enough. All right. We love y'all, and we'll see y'all next time. God bless.
Healthy food, delicious food. Grandma Rose's open pantry. We love y'all. Tell somebody today that you love them. That's beautiful.